Hello, my name is Henley Gavin. I'm a senior at Lexington High School, and today I'm going to be talking about a few special rocks in my rock collection. I first got into rock collecting because of my mom. She had a huge rock collection and everything, and so she would let me go and look at it, and that's just really where I found my inspiration to start rock collecting. And so I've had a rock collection ever since I was about 5 years old, and it has really just grown since then. And so today I'm going to be showing two of my favorite pieces in my rock collection. So this first piece is a piece of ammonite, and according to the Yale Peabody Museum, ammonites, which are fossilized mollusk, lived from the mid-Devonian period, which was about 388 million years ago. So these are really old rocks from a really old, cool sea creature. And now, ammonite can come in a variety of colors. It can come in every single color across the rainbow spectrum. This piece is primarily red. You can see a little bit of purple shining through there, and it is highly collectible. It's actually technically a gemstone. Even though it might not be a popular one that you typically hear about, it can be very expensive. So this piece actually cost me over $100, which is one of the main reasons why I really like it in my collection, because not only is it a beautiful piece, but it is also a very expensive one. Now, most ammonite is turned into jewelry, so it can be harder to find a nice large piece like this that is in its rough and uncut state, because this is completely natural, how it would pretty much be pulled out of the ground. So that is the piece of ammonite in my rock collection. This next piece is also a really pretty piece, and this is called Larimar. Now, a fun fact about Larimar is that it is only found in the Dominican Republic. And because of that, the Dominican Republic has actually made it a law that, outside people can't come in and, go and mine for Larimar. So if you were from the United States or Brazil or any other place wanting to export Larimar, you actually can't go and mine it yourself. You actually have to buy it from somebody who lives in the Dominican Republic, and that is to just try and keep that money within their economy and within the citizens of the Dominican Republic. Another really interesting fact about this stone is that if you leave it out in the sun, it will actually bleach it, and this beautiful blue color will become completely white from that bleaching. Another interesting fact is that according to the American Geological Society, only about 10% of Larimar is actually turned into jewelry. So I have a piece that is an example of Larimar that has not been turned into jewelry, and so this is a rough piece that you would, typically find either, in a mine or something like that. Another really interesting fact about Larimar is that it is actually called the Dolphin Stone by those who live in the Dominican Republic, and that is because of this beautiful blue color that reminds them of the ocean and where dolphins would typically live. So just as a recap, this was my rock collection. I talked about ammonite, which is that fossilized mollusk, and then Larimar, which is this really unique blue rock. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about my rock collection, and thank you.